This will be part 8 of this video on the Marine Master trailer rebuild on the Volt hubs. And what you see here is the part list from Trailer Parts Superstore where I got everything. Now on the front idler hub assemblies that I kept my old ones, and I ended up just putting in and installing my own races and cups. And now I wish that I just went ahead and bought the new hubs with the races and cups already installed. Would have been a lot simpler, and they're only between $15 and $25 a piece. I wish now I would have just done that. Would have saved a lot of cleanup and a lot of worry. Because what I discovered on that front hub assembly, they call it an idler assembly. It doesn't have brakes on it, so it's a standalone. When you drive the rear bearing cup into that hub assembly, normally a bearing cup or race drives all the way down to a shoulder or a seat position inside the hub. This one does not. This one just drives down just below the top lip where the seal would drive in and make contact with his shoulder. So just below the top lip is where that cup race goes. It doesn't go all the way to the shoulder. Now on the other side, which would be the outer bearing cup race, it does drive to the shoulder. So it'd just be a lot simpler just to go ahead and buy the whole assembly by itself and not worry about driving in your races and cups. But anyway, the part numbers are on here, and you see over on the left side the Volt hub filling instructions. Now that is for when 50% of the trailers have a zerk or a grease fitting in the end of the spindle. Then you can do it that way, but mine didn't have that zerk fitting, so I fell into the other 50% group, which I don't feel works as good as a zerk fitting, but I didn't have much choice. On the front of my trailer, it said it had the Volt system in it and had 5 to 10 year no touch, no maintenance. Well, that really wasn't true. When I tore mine down, it definitely needed the maintenance. I even had 2 brakes, the pistons that were seized in the brake calipers. So basically I didn't have rear brakes on my boat at all. But there is a way to fill those, and you see that in all the videos that I'm doing. You see how to do that. But if you come down here to the fine print, my printer did not print that where it says if no grease fitting is in the end of the spindle, then you have to grease it by hand. So I took a pen and wrote that in. My printer didn't print that online, but then I just got lucky when I went back online and I saw it. But my printer didn't print those words. So there I was, kind of in the dark. But any of the other things you need, you can go on the UFP website, and it will show you how to order all the seals and the things like that you're going to need. I have some pictures of those seals and the O-rings and stuff that are a must-have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 O-rings that you're going to need. So you might be able to get away with 3, but you are going to need at least a minimum of 3. There's a large one that goes all the way on the inside. Then there's a smaller one that goes on the spindle shaft that goes under the wear sleeve. Then there's another one that goes in the front of the hub so that when you pound on the Volt cap, that it seals that, along with using Loctite. You have to put Loctite or RTV gasket sealer, high temp gasket sealer, one of those two on that Volt hub when you pound it in. But use the RTV gasket sealer on the back, which is the red high temp. Buy it for $6 at any auto dealer, Auto Advance, AutoZone, whatever. You can get it there, and I put it on the very back of the last seal. That last seal is really hard to find, but like I said, log on to UFP Volt by Dexter trailers, and you'll find where it sells the kits of those O-rings and that hub, the grease, and the zerk fitting, and the Loctite as a kit. So you can log on to that and find it. But what you see here is what I ordered to make mine work. But I'll take some pictures and do a picture slide of the actual parts and some of the stuff that I had. So this is going to be number 8, part 8. So I just wanted to video this to give you a short clip. I couldn't find anything on YouTube that showed how to do this. Some of them up to 2004 and 5. Possibly even up to 2007, had the oil system Well, on UFP website, you can still find all the parts you need for that one too. But in '08, when my boat came out, they went to this Volt hybrid grease oil system, and it's a great system if you do it properly and get it back together. But this was like an absolute nightmare for me to find all these parts, and this is why I wanted to make this video for all you guys out there with these bass boats and in whatever kind of boats you guys are running, even fishing skis and whatever. But this will give you a good start on how to begin it, how to get your parts, and then how to conclude this job. Well, I hope you found these videos very beneficial and helpful to you. And if you did, go ahead and subscribe and like my channel. Thank you very much for watching.